Who is this golden tan lady that's in the room? It's Robin Lizz, his morning crew on his radio. You came back with a tan young lady.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, because I'm not wearing makeup this morning, except for a little.
You're not?
Nope.
Well, what's the sparkly stuff?
Well, you got to have sparkle. Okay, I have on eyeshadow and mascara. That's about it. Yeah,
all right.
Yeah. But we had so much fun, and now my family is calling me the Dolphin Whisperer.
Because?
Because we went out twice, like into the deeper part of the ocean, and we had dolphin come up to the boat. One almost touched my hand.
Oh, for real?
I mean, out in the wild. This wasn't like an excursion we paid for or anything like that. It was just, I was going, hey, buddy, trying to talk.
The dolphin came up. That's dolphin speak, huh?
Well, I think so. Like, I tried whistling. I'd heard somebody say they like the whistle. They didn't like my whistle. It ran them away. I don't know.
Fled.
Yeah, but
you didn't try jumping in?
I wanted to, but I'm a little freaked out by jellyfish. And
you would have. Number one, you would have
seen
seen them, and they're usually not out that far.
There were a few. Because we're honestly, even though we're that far, I don't even know, it might have been a mile from the shore. It was only about 18 to 20 feet deep. It was the weirdest. Because it's the Gulf. I guess it's not, I don't know. But it was so much fun.
Oh, I am sure. What else did you do on your vacation? You went to Orange Beach, Alabama. Okay.
Right. And we went jet skiing, which was really fun. There were 5 of us. We had 5 jet skis, and I think there were 7 of us. But we had a lot of fun out there. Went kayaking for the first time. I've never kayaked before.
Okay.
And we went in the bay part. I wasn't going to kayak in the ocean. Was not even going to do that.
It's the Gulf.
I know, but
it's so
still,
calm.
Last year we had seen, and I know I carry these things in my head, but last year when we went, we had seen hammerhead shark.
Yeah,
and I wasn't going to do it.
Well, they're not going to touch you. You're in a kayak.
You don't know that.
Oh, yeah. I lived on the Gulf Coast.
Well, yeah, you do know that then. But they were probably thinking, lunch. So I was like, we're going to stay in the bay.
Look at a Ryle snack right there.
A little Scooby snack. That's right.
Had a good time then.
Oh, we had a great time.
That's great. And she came back with a tan.
Yeah.
His morning crew.
Virtual school or not, don't be wearing them PJ bottoms. It's Robin Lizz, his morning crew on his radio. Happening in Central Illinois. There's a school.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a school or a school district,
right.
But they're like, hey, listen, even if it's virtual, you're going to dress like you're going here.
Right.
So no pajama bottoms and no slippers. And if you do, you're in trouble.
I'm trying to figure out how they're going to enforce that. Is there going to be a foot check every morning? I get it. I totally agree with it as well. Because you and I have talked about when we broadcast from home.
Oh, yeah.
That if you're in sweatpants or your pajamas or whatever, you don't feel like you're at work.
I don't take it seriously.
Yeah.
Be honest with you.
Right.
So I get up and I dress the part.
Exactly.
You have to.
Right.
At least I have to.
Right.
Or I don't feel like I'm getting anything done. I'm just lounging around.
But the slippers, I get the pajama bottoms, but the slippers, I don't know. I kick my shoes off every morning when I come in here.
We know.
Do you though?
There's the smell.
His morning crew.
Ian and TJ are our producers on his morning crew, and they spent a little bit of their vacation away. Most of it was here because they were still producing the show, even though Liz and I were on vacation. Mm-hmm. She was at the beach, I was in the mountains. So how'd it go for you guys?
So it was actually pretty great. This weekend, I was able to go skydiving again.
That's TJ, by the way.
It was awesome because for me, I got to do backflips and do some flat tracking, and
okay. I think I know what a back dip or a backflip is, but what is did you say backtracking?
Flat tracking.
What is a flat tracking?
So basically, you just put your hands to your side and straighten up, and you take off like a bullet through the sky.
Like you're flying like Superman almost.
Or Iron Man.
Yeah,
like Iron
that's
Man,
pretty awesome.
And then also, my dad got to go.
No way.
He did. It was something he's been wanting to do all of his life.
He's 50 what?
He's actually, I think he's 64.
Oh, wow.
Dude, my hero.
Yeah.
I know it. He had a blast. He wasn't nervous one bit.
That's so great.
That is unreal that you got to do that with your daddy.
I know it. It was a special moment, especially between the two of us.
I'm happy. Did you fist bump him?
That wasn't me. That was the camera guy. But yeah, he did get a fist bump out of it.
That is so great. Ian, what'd you do, man?
I did not go skydiving, that's for sure. I basically spent most of my time here, but I did have a nice date night with my fiance. We're trying to make that a regular thing. Every time we get paid, we like to go on a date. Good little habit to start for when we get married.
Good for you.
And that's pretty much it. Spent some time with some cats.
Date night.
But
and
next
cats.
to that,
Spend some time with some cats.
Date night and cats. You gotta love it, right?
But that is a good practice, that going on a weekly date or a bi-weekly date, to keep the marriage alive and the romance going. Yeah, for sure.
And when the kids come, you really need that.
You
absolutely.
definitely.
Good for you guys
Dude.
for starting that.
Yeah.
we try.
Yeah. Well, you're not trying. You're doing.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Krispy Kreme for all the educators. It's Rob and Liz, his morning crew on his radio. I wonder if that's homeschool teachers now because it's all virtual.
I didn't even think about that.
I know, right? Yeah. So Educators Week, that's what they're calling it.
Yeah.
They used to be called Teachers Week, right?
Right, I think so, yes.
So Educators Week, as long as you show your educator ID, your school ID,
I
that
guess.
you are a teacher, you get the donuts.
Right. And it's a different, so tomorrow you get a dozen donuts. I think you might have to purchase something, maybe one glazed donut or something like that to get your dozen, but you can get it through pickup, drive-through, delivery, kind of whatever. And it's a special kind, so it is a mix of sprinkled donuts.
Because you sprinkle love into our lives.
Exactly. And then there's like a chocolate glaze, I guess, on top. And then they have written an A+ on top of the donut. And then all the rest, it looks like, are just the original glazed. So that's for any teacher that has your school ID. And again, you can do it even delivery.
No, for
Even
real.
delivery.
No, that's bougie.
That's right. Bougie.
Bougie.
Now,
hold on. Am I
What?
saying that right?
You are say it again.
Bougie?
Bougie.
Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, because the guys will laugh every time I see it. It's either
time.
because it's like dad saying bougie,
Wait, you said it wrong that
or
time.
I said it wrong. Oh, did I?
You said bougie.
What is it?
Bougie.
Bougie.
But you
Okay.
have to do the hand motions too.
Oh, there's hand motions.
Yeah,
to
like
it?
I don't even know what that is called, but
Okay,
I can't describe that.
so bougie.
There you go.
Okay, I
All right.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Question for you, Rob.
Yeah,
What'd you do on vacation?
went to the mountains. We always do. I grew up on the Gulf Coast of
Sure.
Florida. I'm from Tampa Bay, so over 30 years of my life was the sand and beach, and I've had enough of it.
You're over it.
I'm over it. It's okay. I'll visit because my son still lives in the Tampa Bay area.
Right.
So we'll go and we'll get our fix of the beach then.
Yeah.
Once a year, and that's it. But outside of that, we'd rather go to the mountains. So we went to the Great Smoky Mountains.
What's the draw? Like, is it cooler? Is it just?
The temperatures were so nice.
Yeah.
When we were there last week, it was in the 60s.
No, it was not.
60s and 70s. That was it. I think one day it creeped into the blazing hotness of the low 80s. And it was so nice.
And I saw you caught some fish.
Trout.
Did
so we
you?
went trout fishing one day.
Yeah.
So I took the two boys. So Spencer and Eli. Spencer's 19. He's going back to Anderson University on Friday, moving back into college. And then Eli.
Yeah.
Eli will catch the fish. He won't touch the fish.
I totally get that. It's his age.
Yeah,
for sure.
he's 12,
Yeah.
and so he will not touch the fish. So he said, "I'll hold it in this little claw thing." When we took his picture last week,
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Did you fry them up or grill them up?
we
or?
grilled them, and we had some last night too. We caught about 7 or 8.
Yeah, it looked like you had quite a haul.
We did. It was just so good. They stocked the river, so it was easy enough to get them.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
still fun.
The boys caught more than me. I am horrible at fishing.
Well, and I also think that you'd rather have it that way.
Oh
Right?
yeah.
For them
That
to catch it.
That's the way I did it. We saw elk.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, so when we're driving on the main drag that goes up to the top of that's the mountain at Cherokee,
Yeah.
that gets you from Cherokee to Gatlinburg.
Okay.
So when we're on the Cherokee side, elk were along the roadway.
Did you get out of the car?
No, we're
Did you-
smarter than that.
Well, true.
But we drove by them and it was cool.
Did you call at them or talk to them?
I did
or-
not do so. Liz is going, "Hey, dolphin." I didn't go, "Oh, look at it, elk. Come
You
here,
didn't say,
elky,
"Come here,
elky." Did not do that. But we did have a good time.
It
was
looked
great.
like it. I mean, the pictures, y'all were hanging out, having some fun, doing fire pits and things like that. So.
Yes. Yeah.
Good
Took
deal.
care of the armpits, the fire pits, everything.
I'm glad you took care of the armpits.
That's right. Went tubing. Had a lot of fun on our vacation last week.
His morning crew.
If you've so been waiting for Mulan to come to theaters, hey, it's coming to Disney Plus. Robin Liz, his morning crew on his radio.
But wait, there's a little more to the
I know,
story.
catch to
I
it.
know.
Now, first, they released Hamilton.
Yes.
And they put it straight on Disney Plus.
Yes.
They streamed it, and there was no upcharge. There was no extra.
No, it's like, what, $7 a month to be on Disney Plus or something like that?
I get it for free because my wife's on like one of the cell. I almost said the name of the company,
Yeah.
but it was on a cell service,
Right.
That she has, and so
Yeah, but when you put Hamilton out there, obviously people were so excited about it, they got the subscription. Well, with Mulan, $30 extra. You got to be a subscriber, and you got to rent, not buy, for $30.
yeah, I get it. And
I,
I'll tell you why. Because they spend buku bucks to make these movies.
it was $200 million to make
So
this one.
they will not get the theater impact of getting the money back to at least get close to paying for it. And
Yeah.
so $30 for your whole family. I mean, you can't go to a theater for $30 unless it's like two of you, right?
Right,
And you want to bring all your kids.
I'm on the flip side. I'm like, they can draw in more subscribers who will be subscribers possibly for years and years.
Mm-hmm.
It's more than $30.
Yeah, I'll just wait till they release it past the $30.
Yeah, probably.
I could care less, to be honest with you, about that movie.
I mean, Mulan is pretty cool. I like the movie. I like the cartoon one.
Yeah, the animation I liked.
Right.
And I watched it, I'm like, this is good. And so
Yeah.
I kind of, it's like, well, live action, that's kind of nice. They're
Yeah.
doing that with all of the classics.
Yeah, Beauty and the Beast was awesome.
It was good.
Yeah, I mean, Aladdin was okay. I don't know how you replace Robin Williams.
No, but Will Smith did a good
He
job.
did a really good job,
Yeah.
and he brought his own personality to it. To me, I just absolutely love Aladdin.
Yeah.
So we'll see with Mulan.
Well, let's see, and Mulan, I think we own the DVD of the
Original.
the animation one. So
Yeah.
I'm not like, oh, I've got to see the live action. I just have to.
Yeah.
I'll just wait till it streams.
Yeah, I'm not going to pay $30.
Yeah,
I'm going to wait as well.
Not the extra, but I understand because
You got to make your money.
you gotta make it somewhere somehow because that's $200 million.
Woo,
That's a
$200
lot of
million.
dough to spend on a movie.
Yeah.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Three dudes get out in a boat. They take a little scenic route and they get stranded on an island.
Yeah.
A really tiny island in the Pacific. It's Robin Liz on his radio.
Uninhabited. Nobody's there. It's Picolet Island. It's in Micronesia. I didn't understand. I was like, am I even saying words here?
Yeah. Oh, you nailed it. Yeah.
sure
good.
I did. 500 miles south of Guam is where they were. Anyway, they took this boat out. It's 23 feet long, and they ran out of gas.
And that's something. It's like a dude. You don't pay attention. You're just going. All of a sudden, you're like, uh-oh.
But you're out in the middle of the ocean, dude.
Out in the middle of nowhere in the ocean, they finally come up to an island.
They do.
And they're smart about it. Of
Yeah.
course, people are going to go, where'd they go? How come they're not here? They're tapping their watch going, come on, guys.
Yeah, you're supposed to
We
be
were
home for
supposed to be
dinner."
at dinner tonight. Come on. And so they write in the sand a big, gigantic SOS.
Right.
That saved them.
Well, I've seen Castaway. It doesn't always work.
No, it doesn't.
But
They
thankfully,
should have had a volleyball.
right, Wilson.
Yeah, a little Buddy Wilson. They must have been there for I don't know how many days, but they had enough time to actually make a shelter. And it's a tiny island. I mean, it's mostly sand and some trees.
Just a few, right in the smack dab middle. And
I'm thinking high tide probably put them back into the trees, you know?
yeah, I was just thinking about that when high tide came in. I bet they were a little nervous. Obviously, it's uninhabited. It's not like there's any research about it that they would have known.
No.
But evidently, the Coast Guard came out of Hawaii to find them.
That's something.
It is.
So, and they found them.
Yeah.
They knew pretty much, okay, this is the general area. They saw the SOS, and then they got rescued.
I don't know if they made it home for dinner or not.
No, I think they got a great talking to, though.
I bet they
You
did.
know?
Mornings with Rob and Liz.
You ever watch Worst Cooks in America?
Is that a show?
Yeah, it is on Food Network.
Never heard of it.
Okay. I've watched it for a couple of years now. I don't watch every single season. I must say, I didn't watch this season. I didn't know. We had a Carolina girl on the show.
How dare you not watch it?
Right?
When we have a representative.
I know.
Right from here.
Well, I go to bed now earlier than I used to.
Yeah,
but
DVR.
True,
DVR.
that is
Come
true.
on. If it's your
Okay.
favorite show, DVR.
All right. So her name is Ari Robinson, and she's amazing. She's hilarious.
Yeah?
By the way, I think she's an aspiring stand-up comedian or something like that, but she's a mom. She and her husband have just adopted 3 more children.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, so they have a great big family now. She needed to learn how to cook, and she said, worst cooks in America, the premise is literally that you go in absolutely knowing nothing. Pretty much, like how to boil water, that's really difficult. So she went in, she said she almost killed her husband because she cooked ribs for him while they were dating, and they were so dry he choked.
No.
Yeah. So
And you said yes?
I know.
After he said, will you marry me?
I know. So she beat out 10,000 people that had applied to be on the show, and then she beat the other 13 contestants. She won $25,000.
Overall winner. Oh, that's so good.
She won the whole thing. Now, here is what she went from dry ribs, almost hurt her husband, to making her finale meal. It was lobster
That's wonderful.
and sunchoke mash, which is like an artichoke, seared duck breast, and salad.
I'm thinking she's in the Carolinas.
Yes,
I'm thinking she just needs to visit.
she does.
Yeah.
Liz's Ugly Bakery.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
'Cause she made
nice
a-
guest.
Yeah, she made a tart with creme anglaise.
See, I'm hungry, and she can
All
make
over.
us breakfast.
She can, or dinner. Whatever you want to make, Ari, you just call me, girl.
You go, Ari.
But
That's
congratulations!
So great.
And she said, I think the Lord had His hand on us because we were in the midst of trying to adopt these 3 children, and that was where He provided.
No way. So the $25,000 did. Oh, that's so good. What a great story.
It is a fantastic story.
We're proud of you, Ari.
Yeah, we are.
Now we need you on to cook for us.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Great news. Movies at Walmart parking lots. Bad news. If you don't have a ticket, they're sold out. It's Rob and Liz, his morning crew on his radio. I got excited because some of these theaters are pretty close. North Carolina, of course,
Yeah.
because of the phase of the wearing a mask and stuff like that. There's no movie parking lots at Walmarts in North Carolina. But South Carolina and Georgia, there's a couple.
There's a couple. They are sold out. Thing in North Carolina, maybe they'll add them later on because these start in September and October for South Carolina and Georgia. Like Black Panther is going to be part of it. So they're going to be showing some live action, some animation in the Walmart parking lot.
What is it? It's like 6 movies
Yeah, something
all
like
together,
that.
right?
Right, yeah.
So they're doing that. North Charleston, Goose Creek, Spartanburg, Statesboro, and Athens are the closest movie theaters that you can go to, at least in the Carolinas and Georgia.
Right.
On seeing these movies in a Walmart parking lot. But they're sold out unless you already got your ticket and you're like, oh, yeah, boom.
But I'm hoping that they will add some more dates for all of the markets just because they see there was such a high demand. And I mean, I don't know what the cost is on Walmart's part to have this done or what the logistics are, but it seems to me, just an outsider, it'd be fairly easy to do.
Yeah. I mean, you get a movie screen, a projector.
I know. Which
And then
they
have to
probably
broadcast it probably on people's radios.
I
so
would
that
think
would be a
so.
low, just like what churches are doing with
Yeah.
drive-in theaters.
Right.
I'm sure that's how Walmart is doing it. That's a
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, but think about it. You've got a captive audience, and they're going to need snacks and drinks. So
Oh.
maybe they set up outside concessions. I don't know. Or maybe, you can always go inside the store probably.
Bring your own stuff. Hey,
You know-
this is where you can get away with it, not hide it in the
I know,
pocketbook.
right? I
Some
know.
people are like, I got my own popcorn. That's just they bring the super huge purse.
Why is that lady bringing a duffel bag
yeah,
up in here?
they know what's going
know.
on, right?
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Here we go. Time to make a call.
It's exciting.
Yes, for a backyard movie kit.
Yeah.
It's a Summer Fun Monday. It's usually been on Friday,
Yeah.
but this is the last movie kit. And we thought, let's just give one more weekend.
Yeah.
Get people signed up. Because there were those that were just checking in, during the summer break going, oh, I had no idea.
I forgot.
I want to win.
Yeah.
And so, wow, did we get a lot of people that entered.
Ton of people over the weekend.
So let's pick somebody.
Okay, do it.
This
Do
is
it, do it,
all
do
at
it.
random, by the way,
Yeah.
from the beginning on when we started Summer Fun Fridays and giving away the backyard movie kits courtesy of Eugenia Bentley Mortgage Team.
Right.
So I'm ready. Pick up the phone because this could be you
This is so much fun.
that we're calling.
So fun.
Hello?
Hi, Jacqueline.
Yeah.
It's Rob and Liz at His Radio.
Oh, hi. How are you?
We are doing wonderful. I saw that you'd made an entry for the Summer Fun Fridays to win that backyard movie kit in a family adventure.
Yes.
Why did you want to do that?
Because I have a newborn, and I'm actually not able to go anywhere and celebrate anything with him or my stepdaughter because of the pandemic. We have to be safe, so it would be nice to have fun at our own home.
Yeah, backyard movie kit would definitely work for that.
And the popcorn maker. How old is your stepdaughter?
She just turned 11 today, actually.
Oh, what a fun age.
birthday.
A baby and an 11-year-old. What a dynamic. You got a little mama.
Yes, yes.
Well, tell you what. I think you deserve the last backyard movie kit that we have at His Radio. This belongs to you. The screen, the projector, the popcorn maker.
Oh, my gosh. You
little
have
bit
to
of
be kidding me.
As we're thinking about the 11-year-old, because the newborn really doesn't have an opinion yet about movies, what's the 11-year-old going to watch, do you think?
Oh, my gosh. She still actually is watching a lot of the kids' movies, so we haven't been out, so I don't even know what there is available anymore.
And you know what? We're thinking it might be good for your family to get away at some point and go just south of Cincinnati, Ohio, to where the Creation Museum is in Kentucky. So we have the
my gosh.
We have 4 tickets for you, overnight hotel stay. Just enjoy the time at the Creation Museum. I think your 11-year-old will get a lot out of that, too.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, we are trying to introduce her and grow her relationship with God, and this would really help us.
Jacqueline, you guys are great parents and wanting to do that. How do you feel that you won now?
I feel like this couldn't have come at a better time, and God is always looking out for me, and I have no words to express how every day I wake up, I'm just getting blessing after blessing the closer I get with Him.
Congratulations, Jacqueline.
Thank you so much.
His morning crew.
The brilliance of some people who want to make a brand new macaroni and cheese that is a Cheetos flair. It's Rob and Liz on His Radio.
I just don't know if I would like this or not. They're doing 3 different versions of it.
Okay, so I'm wondering which
Okay.
one Liz would like the most out of these 3.
Okay.
There's the hot flame or flamin' hot. There's the flamin' hot.
Okay.
The cheesy jalapeno. And the bold and cheesy. So which one of those would Liz Rels like?
Bold and cheesy. That's the only one. Jalapenos do not agree with me. Flamin' hot, I'm not a fan.
And these are, in case you missed it, these are Cheeto-flavored macaroni and cheese. It's real macaroni and cheese.
Yes.
It's what you make up. You boil the water, you put the noodles in, and then you add this stuff.
And they even have like an easy version. You've seen the kind in the cup that you add the water, you put it in the microwave.
You put it in the nuke, yeah.
Right. So you could try it that way, but then they have the box version that's like $1, I think. And it's in Walmart right now. Will you try it? Which one would you like?
No.
I mean, let's just say you had room for a couple of extra calories, because I know macaroni and cheese is crazy.
Oh,
high in
yeah.
calories.
Oh, man. My kneacaps just gained weight thinking about it.
I know.
Man.
But you wouldn't like any of those Flamin' Hot?
No.
No?
Number one, I like Cheetos.
Yeah.
But I don't think I would like Cheetos on my macaroni and cheese.
Well, no, it's not Cheetos in the macaroni and cheese. It's inspired. So the pasta.
It's the flavor of the pasta.
Yeah. The pasta is a corkscrew pasta, so it's kind of inspired by the Cheetos.
It does sound
tail.
pretty good, though.
What?
Crunching up Cheetos and putting them on top of macaroni and cheese.
For that added texture.
Yes. You get that little crunchy crunch.
Mornings with Rob and Liz.
So curious, what were you doing when the earthquake happened yesterday, right before church? It's Rob and Liz, His Morning Crew on His Radio, 800-447-7234. I was laying on the couch. My older son left.
Yeah.
And he leads worship at church. And so he goes really super early. So I haven't even gotten ready yet. So I'm laying down on the couch and I feel it shake. And I thought it was my youngest son, thinking, wow, he got up early. Eli. And Eli's nowhere to be found. So I just thought, well, he must have ran back upstairs. Hours later, I learned about the earthquake, and I put 2 and 2 together and went, oh, that was the earthquake that shook my couch.
Yeah, I was evidently not paying attention at all. I'd never felt a thing. 5.1, magnitude earthquake.
That's what happens. Earthquakes happen when she doesn't have her morning coffee.
Right?
It's like that.
I'm just glad it didn't happen before the coffee,
Oh, some texts are coming in.
Yeah, we have Rhonda Y, and she said she felt the earthquake from her bed. She was trying to figure out what in the world was going on. Then she realized what it was. Kind of like you saw the news report a little bit later in Prosperity, South Carolina.
You put two and two together. It's like that. So Jeremy is in the Charlotte area. What were you doing when that earthquake happened there, Jeremy?
Kind of figured maybe my wife was making noise to get me out of the bed.
That's usually how come on, get out. Time for church.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Okay, what happened? What were you doing when the earthquake went off yesterday? Or went off. When the earthquake happened yesterday.
We're such novices. We have no idea how to even the terminology.
I'm not from Cali.
Exactly.
Hey, remember when that earthquake went off the other day and somebody fit and there it was.
Are we going to talk like that now?
That cut on the earthquake.
That's awesome.
So 800-447-7234.
Yeah, Rick says, I was at church and we were in the middle of prayer and I felt it and didn't know what was going on. But a little bit after that, of course, he got the breaking news popped up on his phone and told him that there was a 5.1 earthquake.
That certainly made the prayer more powerful. Exactly. It's like an amen. Boom. Like, the earthquake happened. Right?
And then Andrew said, it amazes me how many people felt it and where they were. They live in Livonia, Georgia, right there at the Georgia-South Carolina line. We were up, dogs were out. They didn't feel anything, but then they heard from people in Atlanta and Hartwell, Georgia that felt it. So me too. I didn't feel anything.
As far south as Atlanta.
I'm from Virginia almost.
That's wild. So Hannah's with us at 800-447-7234. What'd you feel, Hannah?
So when the earthquake hit, I was sitting in my office reading, and my dog was sitting on my lap, and all of a sudden, the whole room started to shake. My chair started to shake, and I thought, oh, my goodness, something hit the house. And it came on as fast as it went away. And so I jumped up and ran into the bedroom to make sure my husband was okay, and he was running in the same direction to make sure I was okay. We just, we'd never felt anything like that before. I've never been in an earthquake before. It was wild.
Yeah, same here. I thought somebody was shaking my couch. Now, how did your dog react? Because your dog was in your lap, you said.
Okay, so we have 3 dogs, and I thought for sure one of them would have barked or done something. She just looked up at me like, what is going on? and then she jumped down, and she was fine. So I was super surprised that they weren't more affected by it, but it seemed like it went all right.